Hey everyone. Well, this has been on my radar for a good long while. It seems that after quite a bit of delay and planning, that Mega Man Fully Charged premiered earlier this month on Cartoon Network. This latest Mega Man anime adaptation is a co-production between the United States, Canada, as well as the Japanese company Dentsu, and I can honestly have to keep answering this question. Exactly what is about Mega Man can't to catch a break in animation made sense? The character, which is based on which came from a video game series the same name like Capcom, um, is more or less a young man who is tries to fight a bunch of robot creations by and from Dr. Wily by using the robotic suit granted him by Dr. Light, and is able to use the powers of what Master defeats. That sounds like it'd be pretty friendly for animation to me. Well, it turns out in the famous Captain N, not only did they not give him the What Master powers or even the hand blaster, the Buster Shot, I think they made him green and they made him sound like he could change Monkey Moves and Falcon Rugrats. That's mean. When he got his own show, he did not fare much better since the initial pitch was cast aside Ruby Spears. He was in favor of making all these really strange, often nonsensical plots, some really mediocre voice acting, animation that really wasn't as good as other shows at that time like Batman, Superman, or X-Men. And I know a lot of people who grew up in that time enjoyed it, but I did not particularly care for it at all. Moreover, Mega Man and T-Warrior, which is based on the Battle Network games I have not played, was also kind of uh, since it has not aged well at all. I didn't really care for it when it was on. I think it was just like filling between blocks of Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Jackie Chan Adventures, and Kids Be a Village where I lived. Heck, he was even cut. Dr. White was even cut from the first Wreck-It Ralph in favor of M. Bison from Street Fighter. Hitter. And due to the polarized reception to the Mighty Number 9 game, and that anime was never materialized. And given all the changes that are made and all the horror stories I've heard, I still hoped I'd be proven wrong, like part of me would, but instead I was proven totally right. It's just much sometimes a cartoon can surprise you. Examples: I didn't really know what to expect from Craig of the Creek. I ended up really liking Craig of the Creek. I definitely did not know what to expect from Summer Camp Island. I ended up really liking that. And now that I have seen the first 10 episodes of Upland 52, oh, it's bad. Not quite as bad as all people were expecting it to be, but still pretty bad in that sense. And so, first off, rather than the usual settings or even the very characters of rock and roll, well, this time the role of Mega Man is being occupied by Aki Light, and he lives with Dr. Light, voiced by Gary Chalk, who is one of the few people in the voice cast actually recognize off the top of my head, apart from Brian Drummond, of course, as well as his adoptive sister Suna. I'm using that term because they're. And right off, I can tell that the animation is kind of less. Only does the animation look somehow worse 3D than some of the video games that this is allegedly based on. But the expression of Miggs himself reminds me of the infamous this box of the original game, which I've used in a thumbnail here. They're going for Grizzly instead. They kind of got more like squinty-eyed Power Rangers cosplayer in front of a Yes album cover instead. And and they take numerous liberties as well as many any other ideas from other shows like it. I mean, the plot is so banal, they all just blend together, and basically, if you've seen any other show, I mean, any other was supposed to be the world premise, you've basically seen this one without knowing it. It has a lot of the same problems with the as a 2017 reboot of Ben 10. Ironically, had a lot of the same people man of action, and I mean, I actually had one of it actually already saw or reviewed the show a while back, but would have, there's just ignore that. There's also elements stolen from other similar sort of robots, such as movies with robots in them, like Iron Giant, Wall-E, Holly, Hilly, a 2004 version of iRobot. Numerous ones have done. It's like it's they're not really hammering it in so much as using and taking a sledgehammer to skull these messages. I mean, Blade Runner 2049. It is not. I'm not expecting to do anything of that order of magnitude, but I was expecting something at least. Again, I must reiterate that it's a kids show. It's not an excuse so much as an indictment in this particular case. Since the intent was to make a show that kids would enjoy, as would nostalgic fans of the game. As well, based on the ratings, time slot, and lack of motion, I don't think any kids are particularly into this one compared to other stuff like Teen Titans Go, OKKO, even Gumball, or Cradle Creek. And as a long-time fan of the series, I am not particularly pleased when Libya's taking the games at all, since it reminds me a lot of that really bad Catwoman movie, which made no mention of Batman, Gotham City, or something like Kyle, and I will get to that another time. Since nothing really stands out at all, and the plots don't really make a whole lot of sense. Hence, maybe it'll be like Sonic Boom, and maybe it'll get better as it goes. But at least there's a contrast between that because even though the game's a glitchy message, the Boom TV show was actually kind of decent. So I thought it wasn't that bad overall, man. I'm not even sure it's still on anyway. This in your hands is a mediocre at that show, but I am at least glad that we get some more games out of it, like Mega Man 11, potentially more Mega Man X games since they already releasing you've seen the classic and X series again on PS4, Xbox One, Switch. And maybe we might even finally see a Viral Legends 3. Hey, I can dream, can he? But one of the weakest elements to me are the antagonists, especially Sergeant Breaker Knight, who was a veteran and who dislikes machines because of fighting in something called the Cyber Wars. So they hint at something that would have made a much interesting show than one we actually gotten. And depending on my mood and his rather unsolved villainy, I often called him Sergeant Hatred or Dr. K, depending on my mood. But it reminds me a lot of this one called Cubix. Well, almost everyone that had back in the 2000s. Like, if you weren't around in those days, here's how it went. Basically, it was a similar concept where a young man who lives with a single father comes across robots, and even where most of them coast peacefully, that people want to use them for own gain. It's astonishing, but whereas that show was actually kind of fun overall, this one, not so much. And also, Mini Mega, I can't believe I just said that, comes off to me like a lesser version of Phil from Hercules by Disney. My recommendation is the nicest thing I can say about the show is that you're not obligated to watch it at all. I mean, basically you can watch any other show and then like a Ghost Will Say the World subgenre and you'll basically get the same effect of this one. And I'm not entirely against changing up how concepts some other people are, but they did not do a good job with this at all. Heck, that Big Hero 6 show on Disney is a better Mega Man show than this one is. I mean, I keep hoping that one day we'll actually get a good Mega Man and show. I mean, a full-on show, not just like that weird open Japan only really one I really liked. I mean, which is really saying something. So, I think even Cartoon Network knows they have a bomb on their hands, given how they're not really promoting all that much, and it would not surprise me if they cancel it soon at all, since I mean, and or just maybe put it just lay it online only, which really should have done in the first place. I mean, it's like some strange artifact from a different time where this kind of thing was still seen as acceptable. I mean, but in the age of Wreck-It Ralph 2, Netflix's Castlevania show, yeah, and even Ready Player One, on, of all things, you don't have to spend your time with this at all, since, oh man, so, I mean, I'm sorry if this video is coming off as a bit more down than usual. I've been kind of tired lately, didn't go to sleep last night, but thankfully I'll have something more entertaining to talk about the next 3 videos I got planned. We just have to wait and see what they are. So, tell me what you think of the show in the comments. You think if it'll get better or just get canceled soon, or if you like it, I'm not gonna hold it against you. Or if you don't feel it, tell me why. And I'm gonna go do some other stuff while my brother's out with his friends, and I shall see you all later.